Good morning, Alberton Bulldogs. I'm Grace Stoltz. Today is April 27th. April is the month of the military child and National Poetry Month. Welcome to the Bulldog News Network. Today we have purpled up in support of military children everywhere. Now let's go to Eleanor for the pledge.
I'm Eleanor, here to lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone, please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. What state is this? The fourth state that makes up the four corners is known for its famous Salt Lake. It's Utah.
Thank you, Eleanor. Word of the week. Our word of the week is exhilarate. Exhilarate means to fill with sublime emotion. This week we'll be learning how poetry can exhilarate you. Bus drill. There will be a bus evacuation drill this morning. Every student may need to ride a bus for a field trip or activity at some point, so we should all be prepared for an emergency. Please follow directions and be on your best behavior. Now Eleanor will read our question of the day.
But first, which state is this? This state is known for its desert and the bright lights of Las Vegas. It's Nevada. Just a reminder that you will find the question of the day on the Bulldog House website, which is in class link. While you're visiting the Bulldog House, click on the Month of the Military Child link to fill out a Flipgrid reflection on what it's like to be a military child. Your voice counts. Today's question is, Young People's Poet Laureate is a position and award that was established by the Poetry Foundation in 2006. The position is to promote children's poetry in the United States. Which of the following has not been honored as a Young People's Poet Laureate? Here are your options. All right, Bulldogs, get those responses in right away. Now we have Jet with updates on Albritton activities.
I'm Jet, here with your club and sports update. Math Counts. Math Counts is moving to Tuesdays for the remainder of the year in room C13. STEAM Club. STEAM Club will meet this Thursday in Miss Pajrab's room 118. Student Council. The 6th grade Student Council members will meet in Dr. Belzic's room on Thursday. Sports. April 27th, which is today, soccer will be playing at New Century and softball only at Lewis Chapel, and it's a doubleheader for softball. April 28th, on Thursday, is baseball and softball at home versus New Century. And April 29th, which is Friday, is soccer at Spring Lake. Math moment. I know another poetic form is the cinquain. French and Spanish students may recognize the word 5 in cinquain. There are many types of cinquains, but all have 5 lines. A didactic cinquain follows this pattern, as you can see on the screen. The first line is a one-word title, which is the subject of the poem. The second line is a pair of adjectives describing that title. The third line is a 3-word phrase that gives more information about the subject, often a list of 3 gerunds. The fourth line consists of 4 words describing feelings related to that subject. And the fifth line is a single word synonym or other reference for the subject from line 1. We are using Edgar Allan Poe's famous poem, The Raven, to learn about figurative language this week. Today we will look at alliteration and consonants. Both terms refer to repeated constant sounds in close proximity to each other. But alliteration refers specifically to constant sounds at the beginning of words, as in Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating, then no longer. Sir, said I, or madame, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping, tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word Lenore. Then I whispered, and echo murmured back the word Lenore, merely in this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. Surely, said I, surely this is at my window lattice. Let me see, then, what threat is, and this mystery implore. Let my heart be a still moment, and this mystery implore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly stays yore. Uh, not the least absence made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but the mane of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon the bust of Palais, just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird, bejeweling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Now it's time for a special guest. It's one of our Read Across America poetry winners.
Good morning. Good morning, it's me, Avery. This is the world around me. Do you see the dark blue trees, old and firm and never showing the breeze? The great vastness of open land, the blue black waves chopping at the white sand, golden green eyes calling up a cellar walls, dirty clothes strung to die hand by hand, as the cinder gray mockingbird calls. Creaking young trees grow copse, the pecking of one old woodpecker chops, the roughness of oldie cut rocks, the river splash against the pebbles, and the small brown fishes hide from the great big circling hawk.
Thank you for that exhilarating poem. Now it's time for another special guest. It's Avid Student. Can you solve the mystery?
Good morning, I'm Isabel, an avid student. Did you know that there are many types of colleges and university? Now is a great time to start learning about the colleges and university that interest you. To help you with your search, our class will feature a mystery college of the day by providing 3 clues. The clues for today's mystery college are: the university is located in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The mascot is the pilgrim, and this university has the largest academic library in the world according to softschools.com. Do you know the name of this university? Did you say Harvard University? You're correct. Awesome job.
Thank you for that interesting information. Let's see what the weather looks like for the rest of the week.
First, what state is this? This state is famous for Hollywood and San Francisco. It is a very varied of climates, including balmy beaches, dry deserts, giant forests, and snow-capped mountains. It's California. Today is sunny with temperatures ranging from 50 to 74. Expect similar weather tomorrow. Now let's see what's going on in the cafeteria.
Today's lunch is deli turkey and cheese, seasoned corn, baby carrots, and orange wedges. Our next school breakfast will be toasted turkey and cheese, graham crackers, grape juice, and a banana. Now we have our joke of the day. Most of these poetry jokes are from AlanWolf.com.
How do poets say goodbye?
How?
I'd like to linger on a little more, but it's getting alliterate. That's good, guys. Don't worry. Now it's time for the result of the question of the day. Bulldogs, here's your answer to the question of the day. John Keats was a British poet who died in 1821. Therefore, he could not have been a young poet laureate for the U.S. That's all for today, and thank you for tuning in to the Bulldog Broadcast Network. And remember, Bulldog pride starts inside and it starts with you.